Good morning. We are at the pond on Durham Farm, and we are getting ready to do the deer bypass trail. Before we do that, we have to get up to the new platform stand. I had a point where I realized I wasn't going to be able to hike up the mountain much anymore, so I built a platform stand further down the mountain behind the cabin. And then, of course, I had a feeder station and a salt lick. Again, we don't hunt over those. Some people do, but we don't. So we're on the deer bypass trail. Ground's kind of wet, kind of cool. And we had heavy rains 2 weeks ago. They're just now starting to dry up. We haven't been out mushroom hunting yet. They're up. Originally I had several patches, but the property has long since been sold to others, and I no longer have access to those mushroom patches. Now, here's our deer feeder station, also for wildlife. Notice I have a hood over the mouth. Well, I don't use it anymore. But you put your corn in on top, cap on it. Corn drops down as deer feed. The hood to keep water from getting in there, so the corn don't get moldy. Or moldy corn is very bad for deer. One of my old campsites. The lower campsite's right down behind the cabin. The old platform stand, which is up there, is our middle campsite. And then if you follow the road all the way up top of the mountain, that's the upper campsite. And then here's our new platform stand. Now, the new platform stand does not have a roof over it. I wanted an open view. And of course we have our salt lick. Again, not for hunting, just for viewing wildlife, taking pictures. Now, if you've inclined to bring some water balloons up here and you want to water balloon the deer, that's fine. Just make sure you pick up your scrap balloons when you're done. And this right here is the deer bypass trail going up to the treehouse trail. Now, this has recently been built, much better shape than the old one. You check this one out on another video. I've already filmed it. So today we're going out the deer bypass trail. The deer will follow this trail around, bypassing the farmhouse to get to the salt lick. So we've got some down trees out here. And deer have been actively using this trail. Let's sort of keep an eye out for some mushrooms, but now we're not in a good place for mushroom up here. Mushrooms like poplar groves. Some are higher up, some are lower down. Low ridge. Judging from how well open the trail is, the deer have been using it, wildlife been using it. Old deer sign. Not seen fresh yet, but I know they'll be using it. But this is the pine grove that the southern pine beetle devastated. A lot of the trees you see around here are dead. I just walked under several. I kept expecting one to take out the cabin, but it never happened. One limb punctured the roof, which I was able to repair. Now we did have one tree fall and take out the outhouse, destroyed it. I mean, the boom, devastated it. So, outhouse is no more. For those of you wondering what an outhouse is, ask your grandparents. Lots of old deer sign here. I've seen old Woodstock Drive droppings. That's my intention to develop the deer bypass trail more than what I have. But because the trees have died out, all the undergrowth sprang up. Now we have a thicket, which is a good thing for deer. Deer can bed down in the thicket for safety. I cleared this one out last summer as well. I think I hear a little raindrops coming. We had sun an hour ago, and we knew it was supposed to cloud up. They're showing signs of that. Watch your step, we're on the steep side of the hill. And straight, not quite straight down, but steep drop off. Steep drop off. I flagged the trail originally last spring before I started cleaning. I still yet to go to remove my flags. Now this log turned out to be too big of a job to saw out. I'm stepping over it. Of course, you know when to step across a log, look first for the copperhead and rattlesnake. A little tree come down. Now, I just sawed this one out. Okay. Originally my plan was to have park benches everywhere. Go and sit, enjoy the woods. And right here was supposed to be one of those spots. A lot of ideas, a lot of plans. Okay. On the steep side of the hill now. I should have a walking stick, but I don't. Just a fast walk on some of my familiar trails. I do pack a knife and a ladder. But you never know when to fall, twist an ankle, and be down for a while. Safety first. Of course, we live by the Boy Scout model of being prepared. And that's why I got into backpacking. I'm the easiest person in the world to get lost. I know that. I have no sense of direction. So even at a very young age, I knew to take a backpack and stuff to spend the night. Because if you get lost, you're either for a long walk back home or you're spending the night. And we are now back at the Deer Bypass Trail. And this is where I'm going to end this video. So we're back down to the Treehouse Trail. So, have a nice day.